covering the Northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. The 206th Annual Conference of the Methodist Church Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands is continuing at St. Paul's Methodist Church here in Freeport. The conclave that wraps up this weekend is focusing on various issues impacting the church. 85 delegates are on Grand Bahama in ministerial sessions and meetings to chart the way forward for the Methodist Church. President of the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands of the Methodist Church, Bishop Theophilus Roll, says that this year's theme is Constrained by the Love of Christ We Press, as they focus on evangelism and the growth of the church.
We have been concerned in recent times about our church as it relates to the whole attendance in our worship services, because we've noticed in many of our worship services there has been a decline in terms of the regular attendance in our Sunday morning worship. We've also been concerned about our outreach projects to the community, the impact we're making within the community. And we say the way to do this in particular is to focus on empowerment. And so we have been engaged in efforts towards strengthening the empowerment focus in the Methodist Church Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands Conference.
Roll says that other discussions include compassion and outreach, the church's impact on the community, and the general education of the 3 schools within the church.
We have been focusing on the work of these schools, what's been going on in these schools, whether or not we've been pleased with the results, how we can strengthen the work of our schools, and this is all in keeping with the renewal efforts of our conference. This conference also afforded us the opportunity to focus on Christian education. Christian education deals with the organizations of our church, the whole aspect of nurturing of those within the organizations of our church, from those in cradle role, the church school ministry, boys and girls brigade ministry, women's ministry, youth ministry, our choir ministries, the men's ministry. All of these have been focused on this year at our conference.
Roll says that this year, he wanted the conference to be carried out a little differently, and so far the feedback has been very good.
It was my aim to focus on allowing persons who attend conference to leave the conference empowered, that they can go back into their own circuits, into their own churches, and make a greater difference. And so we've seen a greater effort of persons becoming involved, looking forward to the training strategies that they're receiving, that they can go back fully prepared to make a difference in their community.
Now the weekend will conclude with a prayer breakfast on Saturday morning, grand gospel concert Saturday evening, and a special church service on Sunday morning. Several schools in the West are getting ready for the Junior Junk Canoe Parade. Our Kimberly Mullings visited the Martintown Primary School and tells us that the Knights are excited about participating in 2 categories.
I really think Martintown Primary School has what it takes to win Junior Junk Canoe.
Latrell St. Louis will be hitting the parade route in an off-the-shoulder piece this year. The 10-year-old 6th grader says this is his 2nd year in Junior Junk Canoe.
I came back this year because really I just like how the music sounds and how we always take so much time to get everything done to make one sound and one beat.
6th grade student Lene Gibson has been participating in Junior Junk Canoe for the past 6 years, and she's looking forward to it again.
I love the different dances and the costumes. You can expect fun, excitement, and a lot of cheer.
For over 2 decades, Martintown Primary School has been in Junior Junk Canoe. Coordinator Sandra Major says they'll be participating in 2 divisions this year with God in mind. All in all, she says it has been an entire school effort preparing for the parade.
We have our preschool, who their theme is Let Every Kindred, Every Tribe Praise Him. And for the primary school, our theme is Oh, the Glory. We're going to expect to see our angels as they give glory to the God that we serve. Our banner, which would be the streets of gold, the crown, and the throne of God. And our bells would be dressed all in white, purple, and gold. Of course, we serve the true King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
Major has one message for the public.
Listen, people. Martintown Primary School Knights will be out there to win come Junior Junk Canoe 2018. The Knights will be in the place.
Kimberly Mullings on Grand Bahama Junior Junk Canoe 2018, ZNS Network News.
And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
W asks this question: can using weight loss products lead to eating disorders? Eating disorders often develop in the teen and young adult years, although they can develop at other ages. Symptoms vary depending on the type. Anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder are the most common types. Today I will discuss anorexia, which is a potentially life-threatening eating disorder characterized by an abnormally low body weight, intense fear of gaining weight, and a distorted perception of weight or shape. People with anorexia use extreme efforts to control their weight and shape, which often significantly interferes with their health and life activities. When you have anorexia, you excessively limit your calories or use other methods to lose weight, such as excessive exercise, using laxatives or diet aids, or vomiting after eating. If you are severely underweight or malnourished, hospitalization may be necessary, particularly if there are complications from the eating disorder that affect the major organs of the body, like your heart, liver, and brain. Long-term treatment involves therapy, medications, and other treatments that help to control obsessions and urges relating to food and that control depression and anxiety. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Don't go away. A check on sports is up next with Ricardo Lightbourne.